Damn.
Welcome to Missouri, where this weekend I was getting a sunburn in 80-degree weather, and today I'm freezing in my Ugg boots in 40-degree weather. I'm Megan, this is Loserly VSG, and I had VSG surgery December 27th, 2018. Self-pay. I'm 31 years old and I am 5 foot. Today marks week 19, and as you may or may not know, I am not weighing weekly anymore. I will just weigh at the end of May and fill you in with where I'm at on that. I just returned some pants that were too big, that were size 12. So, I don't know, you know about sizing. I got a skirt the other day in a 12 and it was kind of tight, and then I got these pants today in a 12 from a different store, and I mean falling off of me. So I went to go back to replace them, exchange them, whatever it's called, but they didn't have any, so that's. I wanted to talk to you about shaving and loose skin and areas that I did know that were going to change and that I didn't know were going to change. Area number one that I had heard maybe just one or two other people talk about was your armpits. So if you're like me, before, when I had a lot more weight on me, if I lifted my arms up, it was just like flat. Like my armpit did not cave in like other people's. And so it was really easy to shave. Well, now that I've lost a significant amount of weight, my armpit caves, and there's also some extra skin. And trying to maneuver a razor around in there is beyond me. So praise to everyone that has been shaving in the cave their entire life, because it is difficult and I don't even know what to do at this point. The other section is my thigh, like my upper thigh, where my thigh meets my groin. I have loose skin there that's also still has fat in it. I don't know, that sounds weird. But I don't know if I will ever be able to shave it appropriately. Like, I tried to tug and pull and maneuver around, and I don't know. Sometimes it seems like I got it and sometimes it doesn't, but it is super difficult to shave that area as well. I just left a local consignment store because I keep buying clothes and keep having to get rid of them a month later, which makes me happy, but it's also not good for my bank account. And so I was going through all the racks that were mediums and larges and sizes 10s, and when I got up to pay for it, I felt like a phony. Like, this person's not going to really believe I wear this. Like, that shouldn't matter anyways, but it just felt so weird to me buying those sizes, knowing that I do fit in them and that I'm probably not going to fit in them in a couple of months. Anytime I get a new piece of clothing, I look at it and I'm like, this is not going to fit me. And then I put it on and of course it fits me, and sometimes it's too big and it has to go back. And so I continue to clean out my closet. I dig through all the old stuff, try it on when I have time, and I already have 3 trash bags on top of like the 16 that I've already given away, that I'm gonna have to give away again. And even I tried on my like flat shoes that I wore to my wedding, and they're too big when I try to walk, and they're just flats. I mean, I still wear that same size, but they must be wide or something, because when I walk, they just slide right off of my foot, and I have to like dig with my toes to try to even keep them on. It is wild. A snack that I have been loving lately, are Sonic's iced coffee. I just get the original, and usually I get a small and then just fill the rest up with my protein shake, my Premier Protein. But on days that I am not drinking the Premier while I'm going through, or if I already have had it, or if I haven't worked out yet, I just honestly love the taste of the iced coffee original, no flavor in it, like as small as 70 calories. All by itself. And I am never one to just love coffee. I mean, there's some kind of cream in here. You'll see it if you ever get one. You'll see there's some kind of cream going on in here. But I'm not one to usually like that, and I love it. So anytime I go to town, this is my treat. And when they asked me what I wanted to do for Mother's Day this weekend, I was like, I don't care as long as I get an iced coffee from Sonic. I also want to talk about some protein bars. So I've been doing really good now that I can eat more, just like eating my protein in actual food instead of just bars and shakes. Some days I still need it, but most protein bars really hurt my stomach after surgery, except Built bars. And I don't really want to admit that because I haven't had that much luck with like their customer service when there's been some issues, but they are delicious, most of them. Well, I really like the mousse one and the lemon one. They're delicious and they don't hurt my stomach at all, and so they are by far one of my favorite protein, probably my most favorite protein bar, and the only one I would keep stocked in my cabinet. So if you haven't tried them out, try them out. They're delicious. Speaking of food, these past couple of weeks, I have really missed just eating as much food as I want. Like, I dream about going to our Mexican restaurant here and just loading up on the chips and salsa and my meal and drinking a margarita with my husband. Or when I make meals, I just dream about taking the biggest scoopful and filling up my plate. Obviously I could do that, but I couldn't eat it all, so it would be a waste, and I would probably try to eat more than I should, which would cause stomach aches and throw up, and I haven't thrown up since surgery, and I don't eat to where my stomach hurts. But just know that part of my brain has not gone with surgery. Surgery, taking some of my belly, did not take that mindset of where I just want to eat. Sometimes it actually makes me sad, which is weird, but it makes me sad that I'm not going to be able to eat and drink at the same time. Like, I loved going to the movies and like taking a big bite of popcorn and then having my soda and taking a drink of my soda, or again, like I said with the Mexican restaurant, just having that big margarita that I can drink with my meal. But I don't break that rule of drinking while you're eating, or I wait the 30 minutes, and so stuff like that makes me a little sad. Or sometimes I just want to open up a beer with my husband, which I probably could, but I'm so scared of carbonation. I haven't had any carbonation, so probably eventually in my life I will try to drink a beer. But those are just some things at this time after surgery that I'm just missing right now. I don't think about it often. It's not like a big depressant, a big factor in making your decision for surgery. But we went to a parade this last weekend, and of course Easter was a couple weekends before that, and I really haven't been affected by any Easter candy, and I didn't really think I would be affected by any of the parade candy, but they threw out a sour punch straw. If you know what these are, they're my jam. They come in all different flavors, and they're just my favorite candy. But the one little package they threw out in this parade, I was like, I have to have it. And I didn't eat it right there in the parade, but the minute I brought that sack home and my kid was like, I want some candy, I had to dig through the bag first so I could get that sour punch straw. And granted, it was only like this big, and did it affect me negatively? No. Is it horrible that I had it? No. But just crazy to me still that like food can do that to me. I don't know. That is all for this week. Let me know if you guys have any questions, or leave down below anything you want me to talk about in the weeks coming. Any questions you have, don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks.